Hi! I think it's 6 o'clock, and here we are. We're
Woo!
on the air.
Yeah, you guys ready to party down?
I hope we're on the
I
air.
brought cupcakes.
I don't know if we're on the air yet. It's still circling.
Oh,
So
we're on
here we are.
We're going to give you a little quick historic synopsis of the history of the store. 37 years is a long time.
Yep.
And so I was starting off by saying the store opened in April of 1983. That was towards the end of Pizza Time Theater's lifespan.
And I worked there in '85 running the family album.
The store opened with Madame Oink as the guest star, and I was showing the kids this photo of Madame Oink. So
Madame Oink.
Just show it again. This is an original Polaroid photo that I took, not at Danvers. I actually took this photo at the Brandon Pizza Time Theater in Florida. I know a lot of you folks probably see my photos all over the place online and assume that they're official corporate shots. They are not. They are mine. They are original Polaroids that I took back in 1981. I will show you another example of some photos that you've probably all seen and assumed they were corporate photos. They're not. Here are the originals right here. My Dolly Dimples photo has probably been used a lot.
Yep.
And Artie Antlers. And Danvers opened with the King, too. This is the King.
Did.
He was in the lounge at Danvers when it opened in 1983.
Can I tell the quick story about the King?
Of course you can.
You see, I remember one day I was in the theater and I heard this ungodly scream coming from the King's room. There he is. So I went running, and what had happened was that the King's mechanism snapped at his waist, and he had fallen straight over the railing, and there was a poor little kid watching the show. The kid was on the floor as the King was like literally staring down at him, and it was like really scary.
Yeah, I would see that being
And then
really
we
scary.
had a sheet covering over the King's legs for about a month while we had his backbone rewelded.
Now, another character opened the Danvers store in April of 1983, and some folks may know of this character. This is the very rare BB Bubbles.
There she is.
And this Polaroid photo I took in, I think, 1985 is the actual BB Bubbles that was at the Danvers, Mass. Chuck E. Cheese's. And as some people out there know, I actually have this BB Bubbles now. It's the only one that's known to exist. And this is a photo of her at the store all those years ago. They took her out in, I believe, 85. So I must have got in there right before they took her out.
And Jackson, you're right. I did bring the King to Newington.
Oh,
And
you
I
want
brought
to tell
the-
that story too?
And I brought the beat. Well, he mentioned that the King went to Newington, and I actually brought him up in the back of my van and brought the Beach Bowsers back down from Newington in my van. So we swapped shows, and it was all because of I had the space in my van to do it.
Okay, here's some like cool printed media that came from Shiny Happy Danvers, but
Ooh.
my tablet is like showing everything flipped. So apologies, we didn't have time to figure that out. I'm not a tech savvy person when it comes to portables.
Yep.
But I'm just going to kind of just show so you can see the images. You won't be able to really read the text. Here's some more like newspaper ads that were here locally when Shiny Happy Danvers opened up. And this ad, moving along here. But actually, before I get into 1985, let me show you guys two very special photos that were sent to me by a friend.
Yes.
These are the earliest photographs, color photographs that I have from Shiny Happy Danvers. These are both from February 1984. So the store wasn't even a year old yet. And now you're going to get to see the second version of the balcony stage. Here we go.
Wow, look at that.
Now, the reason I say this is the second version of the Danvers balcony stage is because, as I just mentioned earlier, Madame Oink opened with the store. This is Helen Henny's set. You can just barely see the edge of Helen Henny's first stole over here. Because by September of 83, all Pizza Time theaters had Helen Henny. And this photo is February of 84.
Yep.
So you can see it's got the Helen Henny, talent scout backdrop. And again, I apologize, the image is flipped and it's, none of the text is readable. I will share these photos digitally at another time, but I wanted you guys to see this. It's the first time I've shared this with anyone. And take a look at Chuck there. He's wearing his famous checkered vest. Now,
Wow.
Now, remember that, because that might mean something a little later. Speaking of Chuck, check this out. Here's another photo from Shiny Happy Danvers.
Hey!
February of 1984.
Hey, look at me, and I see the fun chicken behind me.
And there is that big rat and
Look at the cool dude with his uniform.
the cheese roll is there in the back. You can just see the cheese roll skee ball machines back there. And
Yep.
the employee's wearing his original outfit.
That is an awesome outfit.
And I want to thank my friend Chris Thomas for sending me these pictures. She sent me a bunch, but these were the two that I knew that you guys would be most interested in seeing.
Yep.
The earliest color photos that I have of the Danvers, and this is actually the only photo I know of the Danvers balcony stage that I've been able to find, or anybody's been able to find. So I'm very excited to have this picture, because I believe the Chucky that's on this stage is the one that I own now. Pretty sure. So, now we're going to get into 1985, and that is where you will enter the picture.
Yes.
I'm sure you know this newspaper ad.
Yes,
Which,
absolutely.
Sorry it's backwards, but this...
That was introducing the new family album.
It is, and that's why you were hired, right?
That's right.
So tell the kids all about that.
Well, I was hired because I was an entertainer, and I had some puppetry experience, and they needed somebody to...
Oh, hey, a puppet. Hey, well, show us some of your talents.
Hey, kids, don't forget to break into my place and leave your money. You know you want to.
How was that?
That was pretty good.
I lip-synced good to Chuck.
That sounded just like him.
So anyway, I was hired to entertain as the three different characters on stage. So I played three teenagers, a 16-year-old boy named Randy, who was really excited and was like...
Oh, look, I've got a picture of the family album.
You do?
I do. I was hoping I would have one in here, so you keep talking. Here we go.
Oh, okay,
This is not from Danvers.
No, this is in Warwick.
But it's the only photo that's in this particular album, and I'm just going to pop it out so you guys...
And I didn't bring my photo album up, but I've got tons of photo, and I've probably got the only video of all the songs that they played.
Yes, that video that's on YouTube that shows the family album in action, that's his.
That's me. And I'm doing all the voices for the three characters. So there was Randy in the front, then there was TJ, who was the younger the younger member of the group that had a little bit of a cold all the time. Oh, and then of course there was Dee, who was the sister. She was 15. Oh, and was she a flirt? And let me tell you, I was a lot younger when I used to be able to do her. Oh, there's Madame Onk. So anyway, yeah, that's the reason that I was hired. Not to mention that when they were building the stage, I actually was in there clowning, doing birthday parties for about 2 weeks while they built the stage. So I used to get to do parades with the kids as a clown, and we did some magic shows, and I even got yelled at for standing on the stage one day because the tile hadn't dried.
Oh, and you know what? I've got pictures of you working at Shiny Happy Danvers back in 1986.
All right, this is a...
no, this is 1988. Sorry.
Very younger-looking Jay with no beard.
1988, these photos were taken because by then they had taken out the family album, unfortunately, and installed what's known as the rocker stage. Does everybody remember the rocker stage?
Yep.
And I apologize for the bad reflections. That's the three machines we got going here trying to broadcast
And
this.
I think that was the day I actually pulled out my back.
I'm actually going to pull this out so the kids can see a little closer. This is a great one of you, like, hopping over the banister.
Yes, that's the day I pulled out my back trying to get off
So
the
here we
stage.
are. This is from Shiny Happy Danvers, 1988. This is a very young Jay working there. See, he's got his uniform.
Yep, my blue polo shirt, my apron, and...
And there he is adjusting Jasper's
Strum.
neckerchief.
Oh, I almost forgot.
There
There
we
was
go.
one other thing that I got out of the dumpster diving.
What's that? You got a Jasper?
This!
Well, the kids can't see that.
Well, I know, I got my boot on, but for those that don't... There we go, now you can see it.
That-
For those that don't know, I broke my toe while dumpster diving!
Well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't actually in the dumpster.
I was going to say, that's more exciting to say
it
that.
was, well... it's something that I'll always remember. It's
See?
one of my final memories of Danvers.
The Danvers cheeses is just so full of memories.
That's right.
And let's look at young
Oh, there it is.
with Jasper. Okay, what do you think? He aged well? Yeah? I thought so.
Is that about the same look?
Yeah, about the same look.
Oh, now look at this. This is. I'm sorry, Jen. You got to look up.
I just noticed that. So, something of interest to those that haven't figured it out by now.
Yes.
But if you look at this photo, you see the number that's on the house on the stage. It's the store number, 478. So if you ever look at any photos of rocker stages, aka porch stages, look at the house number. The house number is always the store number. That's how you can tell where those photos are taken. A little hot little tip for anyone that might not have known about that. Okay, so now we're up to 1988. We've got the rocker stage at Shiny Happy Danvers.
Yep.
Oh, look, here's another picture of you.
Oh, what am I doing?
It's you with Terminator Chucky.
Ah, yes.
This is a famous photo that everybody probably, thinks has been around forever. Well, guess what, folks? I was the photographer. 1988. And another shot a lot of people have seen of the stage. I took that in 1988. Show control system with the reel-to-reel player.
Ooh.
That's in the Danvers Tech Room.
Yep.
So, yeah. And then after that, we had to have the Munch's Make Believe Band come in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was the downfall of 478 when they started changing it around to look like Barney cheese.
Here's the porch. This was the first one that was set up in Arlington, Texas. For those that are new to this and don't know what we're talking about, that was what the stage looked like in Shiny Happy Danvers.
That one.
That was 87, 88, right?
Yep.
That was there. And then they took it out in like 92 to put in the Munch stage. And I have another book here that will show some pictures of the Munch stage, but I know most of the kids out there already know what the Munch stage looks like. And you all know that we did some special stages.
Yep.
At Shiny Happy Danvers. Let's see if I can find some of those pictures in here. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. I tried to photo document everything at the store, even the closing. The last week we've been going up there every few days. I've been photographing inside and out. I don't know. Most of you have probably seen those photos of the special Christmas stage and the kind of patriotic stage that we did.
So, can I show one of the pictures that we took recently?
Well, yeah, sure.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but here's one of the pictures that we took from the window. Looking pretty empty in the store. There we go.
Oh, here we go. I found the Christmas stage photos.
It's Santa cheese.
Yep. Here's some Christmas stage photos. This is from Shiny Happy Danvers.
Ho, ho, ho,
Here we go.
ho, ho, ho.
Look, stage curtains. Closed.
What is that?
We used
Stage
to have
curtains?
that. We used to have that too.
Wow.
Yeah, we had some good times there. We also had Chucky's 25th birthday party there.
Remember that? That was a fun day.
Producer that.
Yep.
And we also had the Easter Bunny show up once. Check it out. Easter Bunny.
What is that? Hey.
There's the Easter Bunny. That was in 2001, I think.
The Easter Bunny was always fun to show up.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to mention when we were talking about when the store first opened, we had this fabulous area called Cheesy Street. Do you want to tell them about the cheese factory?
That was an awesome thing. Yes.
That? We totally forgot
There
about
was only
Cheesy
a
Street.
few stores that
There
got
was
it.
only 5 locations that got it.
Basically, it was a big facade that looked like a giant factory that produced cheese, and there was this conveyor belt where the cheese would go along, and there was a foot at the end of the conveyor belt that would kick the cheese into the machine, and every time the foot kicked the cheese, this ungodly bell would go ding. Ding!
Yeah, it got really annoying really fast.
So I found out where the bell was, and I covered that bell with duct tape, and then it started going clink, clink, and it was a lot more easy to hand. But next to that was the Hotel Harmony.
But it wasn't fun. It wasn't as fun.
It wasn't as fun, you're right, but it wasn't as annoying being in there all day.
Well, yeah.
So then there was Hotel Harmony, which is this little, what looked like Harmony Howlett's Hotel. Had a little storage area under there where we used to be able to keep the vacuum cleaners and stuff. And to the left of the cheese factory was a fire station facade, and then a little like a house facade.
Now,
And it was a 2-story fun house
it was.
that had a shadow room where you could actually make your shadows on the wall and they'd stay there. There were a couple of fun mirrors. Let's see, what else? There was a rope ladder, a twisty slide, a barrel that would spin when you went through it, a couple of squishy floors that you'd have to Oh, I know, I'm dying for a cupcake.
Well, why don't we have one? This is supposed to be
Do you
a
want some
party.
Italian seasoning on it?
No. This is supposed to be a celebration. So, hey, let's break out the cupcakes before we go up to Shiny Happy Danvers. Well, that's
I
fascinating.
just realized we can't say Chuck E. Cheese where the bathrooms are for free anymore.
No, the bathrooms are closed.
I can't get it out. There we go. I got a cupcake.
You folks get to have a cupcake too.
Which one do you want? Yellow or pink?
Pink or yellow?
Oh, wait. Our director's going to have one.
I'm going to wait until after
Sure.
the broadcast. Well, I want to be professional, and I don't want to get the
does that mean I'm not being professional?
No, I'm going to wait.
To Danvers.
Oh, well, if I knew we were going to do that, I would have had one, but it's okay.
Later.
Chucky has been with me a really long time. Actually,
Really?
he's been with us, both of us, for a really long time. Chucky has been with me since August of 1981 when I lived in Florida.
I wonder how many people realize that I actually met Cheryl there.
Oh, well, maybe you need to tell him that. You were starting to talk about it with
When I
me.
was working as the
Colander.
family album, Cheryl, who was a birthday party hostess at the time, struck up a friendship with me as I was operating the characters. And I would talk through the main character, and she would talk back to him. And one thing led to another, and probably 3 years later, we got married.
See, they met at the Danvers Chuck E.
That's right.
Cheese's. And,
Yep.
how long were you guys married?
We were almost married 30 years. We were coming up to our 30th.
That's a long time. And Chucky's has been with me a long time, although I didn't get, didn't meet
didn't get
somebody
married
to get
there?
married. No, I
okay.
got married to my work, archiving all this.
We actually wanted a
nonsense.
Chucky wedding. We were going to have corporate make a special tape so that Chucky would actually marry us.
Really?
We had talked about it.
I
yeah.
didn't know about
Yeah.
this. I'm
We
learning
had-
stuff tonight.
We really had. We were going to do this archway over Chucky, and we were going to do flowers on it, and we wanted to find out how much it would cost to have a show tape of just Chucky doing the ceremony.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Well, I wanted to show everybody this picture that some people have probably already seen, but this is me, 10 years old,
Oh my gosh!
in September of 1981 at the Brandon Pizza Time Theater.
Wow.
And that is the original classic rat. You see he's got on his brown vest and his big long tail.
His floppy ears.
And I have my Pizza Time Theater t-shirt on as well, if you look close.
I bet you still have that, don't you?
I do still have that shirt.
Yep.
It's actually in my display case now, and I've got my little alligator with his Pizza Time Theater mini derby on, too, under my arm there.
Nice.
Yep. So, there you go. So, this
Cool.
rat's been with me a really long time. And it's sad that our local store, with that 37-year history,
Yep.
has now been quietly, secretly closed on us.
And I'm a little upset with that.
We were
but
robbed of our final day.
That's
okay?
right.
We were robbed, but you know what? We're gonna make up.
We're gonna
for
make
it
our
right
own
now,
final day.
because we are going to have our final day,
That's
and
right.
today is the final day, and we are gonna go up to that store.
Yep.
Right now, and we're gonna have our celebration, and all of you guys are hopefully gonna be able to come with us if the technology cooperates. This is happening. I don't care if the technology crashes. We are doing this, okay? We are doing this, and if anybody is stalking us and they're driving up to the Danvers store right now to watch this, do this in the parking lot, well, then I guess you guys will see it live.
Right.
Not that I'm encouraging that, because I'm not.
No.
Remember, we're supposed to be practicing social distancing.
Yes.
But yeah, so what do you say we go ahead and give it a shot?
Sounds like a plan.
All
We'll
right,
see you
let's
guys in
go.
a few minutes.
Woo!
Woohoo!
All right, we'll see you soon, folks. Okay.
All right. Oh, are we back on?
We are back online.
All right.
We are driving down the road now from Salem to Shiny Happy Danvers. Hopefully you guys can see and hear us. And yes, that is Timon that's lounged out there on the dashboard.
Hey, Pumba, you got any grubs for me?
Yeah, Pumbaa.
Yes, Timon, I've got them all the way over here.
Hey now, this is supposed to be about Chuck E. Cheese's. Oh, there's the swell bowling alley.
Oh,
Hey.
oh no.
Hey, that's
Hey,
right.
it's fatty cheese.
Hey, this is supposed to be about my place. Look, we're going to my place. Oh yeah.
Are we gonna slip some money under your door, Chuck?
Yeah, I like it when you do that. Hey kids, don't forget, when you come down here to dumpster dive, to be sure to slip some money under the door, because I like money.
And leave the good stuff for me.
Yes, here we are. We're driving to Shiny Happy Danvers.
Oh, we got stuck at the light.
That's okay, it'll give kids a chance to enjoy this beautiful New England ambiance. Look at this place here. This is classic New England right here. Look at this beautiful house. Now that's something you're not going to see in just any part of the country.
No, you probably won't see it in Florida.
This is Danvers right here. Check out the golden codfish that's on the front door, and look, their shutters still work. We like it old school. We really like it old school.
We're going to
And
be
then-
turning.
On to Endicott Street.
Yep. The famous Endicott Street, where Shiny Happy Danvers is.
Here we go.
And green means go.
Ouch.
Hey, green means money too.
Hey, I really don't know if I'm gonna get any more money around here, you know?
Yeah, Chuck, I think that's part of the reason why you're closing.
Hey, that's right. Everybody has to go to Lowell or Methuen
No,
or
no,
Everett.
no. They're not going to Lowell. They're
No?
gonna go to Methuen.
Oh, that's right. They can go see my buddy Jim.
They're gonna. That is where we're gonna have our special guest.
We have a guest?
Yeah. We have a special guest that is joining us tonight here in the parking lot of Shiny Happy Danvers. All right.
Nothing special ever happens in the parking lot of Danvers.
No, I don't think there's ever been a history of anything special happening in the parking lot of the Danvers, Mass. Chuck E. Cheese's.
So you don't think anything special will happen tonight in the parking lot?
Well, I don't know. Let me go see if our special guest is ready.
Oh, hey, all right. Well, while they're talking there, just to let you guys know that this behind me is the legendary store. Over here to the left, Market Basket, used to actually be Kmart. And over this area where we have an Ocean State job lot, that used to be Market Basket, and then they moved over here when Kmart went out of business. So that's kind of the history. And then we have this awesome Asian food place next to us. They used to come over and dump rice down their sewer system, and it used to back up the drains in the kitchen, so when we would wash the floor in the kitchen, we used to get fried rice coming up from the floor in the kitchen, which was always so much fun.
I remember that. That was really fun.
And this is also the location that I dropped off a certain red bird, and Cheryl and I left him here.
Plumbing.
And he had to escape via some plumbing, yes. He wasn't happy about that night, but that's for sure. And let's see, what else famous happened here?
Well, Cheesevention.
This was the Cheesevention. That's right, I almost forgot.
The very first Cheesevention was here.
Cheesevention 1 and 2 were actually held here.
And do you know who our special guest was at the very first Cheesevention?
It was the young Aaron somebody.
It was the young Aaron Fector.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if we actually could say that.
Well, of course we can talk about it. Aaron was here.
Aaron was here.
Aaron Fector was here, and he saw Munch's keyboard on stage, and what did he say?
He said he wanted to know if that was Fatz's organ.
That's right.
Yes. So, and let's see, Cheesevention 2 was here. And then, of course, we had the showroom Ghost. And I think we talked about that on our live broadcast last time, about a week or so ago. So, is our guest almost ready, Jen?
I've been in here in a really long time.
I know.
So how do you feel, special guest? Are you ready? Are you ready to
we're
rock?
getting here.
Are
The
you
special
comfortable?
guest is saying yes.
All right.
So that is cool.
Very cool. So let me get this out of your way.
Move that out of the way. So as we were saying, things used to happen here in the parking lot of Danvers. In fact, I think it started during the Cheesevention 1, didn't it? There we go.
The special stuff in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Didn't that was the first time it ever happened?
It was a tradition.
Yes.
We used to do something after every
Cheesevention.
Every Cheesevention, we used to drive here to the parking lot.
Yes.
When all the stores are closed, like tonight.
About 10 o'clock at night, usually.
Yeah, really late. There was nobody around. And we used to do what's called a parking lot
live show.
And it was kind of a tradition.
Yes.
And tonight we are doing the last parking lot live show live with at Shiny Happy Danvers.
That's right.
With the rat himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Classic Rat returns to Shiny Happy Danvers. In your face, Rick.
That's right.
He is here.
There he is. That's right.
We are having our final celebration.
That's right.
You know, we might not be able to get through the door.
Yep.
But we are partying
You
down.
need help, Chuck?
And you guys get to party with us.
Here's your tail. I know you were trying to hold your tail up. There you go. Back up just a little bit so we can do this, Chuck, okay?
All right. So let's do it, folks. We want you all to participate at home.
Yes. Feel free to march along with us.
Oh, yeah.
And please forgive me if I hobble a little bit.
Yeah, he's got his sore foot there.
Yes, I got a sore foot.
He does.
All right. Are we okay?
We are.
All right.
All right,
Here
kids.
we go, folks.
I want you
Final.
all marching along at home with us.
The final parking lot live show in Danvers 478. Just for you guys with our favorite rat, Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes. Our favorite rat.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, oh, there we go. All right. And this is just for you guys, the fans of the legendary.
We are going to have some closure tonight.
That's right. The magical Shiny Happy Danvers. That's right. Are we ready?
Live from our fabulous showroom, here he is, the master of fun, Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, when the band
lovely to see you. I want a hug. Just join along in cutting the rug.
He's Chucky Live.
I'm Chucky Live.
He's marching in.
I'm marching in.
He wants to see your big wide grin.
Show me all them smiles.
Just keep in step and march with Chucky. And we'll all come marching in.
This is great. Woo. Hey, Helen, Penny, see all the smiles. See them shine for miles and miles. They're beaming bright and shining white. The kids in here are out of sight.
The crowd is marching to beat the band. Let's give them all a great big hand. Clap way up high and way down low. 'Cause the kids are in the show.
That's kids of every age. Well, hey, Pasquale and Jasper T, let's all sing in harmony. I'll take the high, band take the low. Follow along, let's rock and roll.
Oh, when the band
When the band
comes marching in.
comes marching in,
When the band comes marching in.
marching in.
How we love to be together when Chucky's band comes marching in.
Wow, this is so much fun. I'm having a great time. Now I want you all to follow along behind me, okay? Here we go. We're gonna go marching a little bit. So follow along. Here we go. Come on along and follow the band. You'll hear the band in the land. Chucky's in front and leading the way. It's a pizza time happy day.
When the band
Come on along
marching
and follow the band.
when the
You'll
band
hear the
comes
best
marching
band
in.
in the land.
How we love
Chucky's in
to
front
be
and leading
together
the way.
when
It's
the
a pizza
band
time
comes
happy
marching in.
day.
When the band
Come on along and follow the band.
Chucky's
You'll
band
hear the
comes
best
marching in.
band in the land.
How we love
Chucky's in
to
front
be
and leading
together
the way.
when the band comes marching in. Marching in.
See you later, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Yes! That was epic!
And we're still here.
Chuck, how
So look at this mess we got all over the parking lot now.
Souvenirs!
That's right. If any of you guys come up this way in the next day or so,
They're collectibles!
there's going to be plenty of tickets on the ground for you guys.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Tickets!
Oh, hey, we got we got 24 people watching us.
I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we did.
Yeah. And here's the big man himself, Classic
Yes.
Rat,
Classic Rat, the Big C, Chuck E. Cheese.
back at his original hometown
At
store.
his store.
Yeah.
Hey Chuck, you want to go over and look in the window? Maybe
We,
our
we'll
viewers
take a
like to
run?
see.
Okay, let's go take a
Let's
rock.
go take a peek. And you guys get to follow with us.
Yes.
Come on. We'll peek in the window. Oh yeah.
All right.
So,
Here's Chuck checking out the window.
He is. He's checking it out.
Uh-huh.
Well, he can't see much. He's gonna come over here.
What do we know?
I see lots of.
Oh, there's a pizza in the window, yes.
It's not a real pizza though, Chuck.
No. Oh, hey, we can see some booths back there. And, I think I still see the, sky tubes back there, I think.
Yeah, Scott Gibbs is still there.
Yeah, it looks that way. What do you think, Chuck? Is it pretty sad seeing your place empty? Yeah,
But it's
I
okay,
know.
because we still got all the memories, and we get
That's
to,
right.
We get to share it with all the people out there. That's
You got
right.
25
All the
people
out
watching you
there.
right now.
Yep. Live.
Oh, Peter Zacher. Oh my gosh, Peter, hi. Hey, here's my buddy. Here's our buddy Classic Rat. He's back at the store. And Peter, since you just joined us, I'll take a peek in the window again. This is about all we get left. No sky tubes for you, Pat. That's right.
Don't be sad, Chucky.
So here's, oh, Chucky's still sad.
No, he's a little sad that his place is closed.
That's
here,
right.
But don't worry, the memories live on. They
Oh.
do. Oh, let's give our virtual hug
All right,
to
here you go.
everybody.
Here's a virtual hug from Chuck. There you go.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah. cool. This is
Yes,
great.
this is awesome.
I hope you guys had fun. Hey,
Yep.
if we go back over there to the front of the store, you guys can hear a little more of the music
All right,
before we head out.
there you go.
Now, Chuck, be careful with this.
Yes,
there.
don't
want you to
trip.
hurt yourself. There you go. He's a professional rat. He knows what he's
He
doing.
knows his store.
He does.
He hasn't been here for a while, but
It's been a long time since Classic Rat.
yes. Yeah, I'm giving a shot of all the tickets on the ground.
I know. Just think.
There's like-
if you pick
there's
up
a-
all those tickets, you could get a Tootsie Roll.
Hey, what big prize are you saving for? We could get an Airheads, maybe.
No, it's a Tootsie Roll.
A Tootsie Roll?
Definitely. Okay, so
So,
let's turn around this
all right,
way.
I'm going to get this back on the stand
Get the
so
store.
I can get back in here. Yep. All right. There we go. All right, so come over this way a little bit, Chuck. There you go.
All right.
All right, so
Well, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this surprise.
Yep.
And thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We apologize again for all the technical mishaps
Yep.
we had earlier. I'm
don't know what that was all about, but at least we finished it.
We did.
Finished it in grand style.
You got to see the special surprise we had planned for you.
You know what? It just proves that they didn't want to see us at home. They wanted to see the classic right here at the store.
Yeah, I know. We're kind of
The
boring.
powers that be wanted to see him.
Yes, they needed to have the big C back here
That's right.
at the store.
Yep.
So, everybody, thanks again for tuning in.
Thank you guys. You have been awesome through the years, and please stay in touch.
Yeah,
This is not the end; it's just the beginning.
it is.
Yep.
As we say goodbye to our shiny happy family.
478.
478 that brought us all together. The memory lives. The legacy
right.
lives on. And you guys are all a part of that.
The physical location may close, but they can never take the memories away.
That's right.
Right.
Yep. So thanks again, everybody.
Good night.
Have a great night.
Thank you guys.
Ah, piece of pizza.
That's right. And remember, without magic, it's just another pizza place.
That's right. Uh-huh. You know, today's owners of the company, they should listen to that advice. Don't you think, Chuck?
Star of our show, Chuck
Oh, give me some stickers.